talking about this a moment ago, Josh. You were talking about how you guys live in a home that's an over 200-year-old home, and the wood that's in the home, and so many of us have beautiful woods, whether it's something new or something that's an antique that you were lucky enough to inherit. But we need to, especially now, that it is predicted, who knows, but I know that there's a little bit of a cold snap that's happening even this weekend and up the East Coast. It's predicted to be a cold winter, and when we shut the windows and especially turn on the furnaces, it zaps the moisture out of the air. And so we need to not only want to have those wood surfaces look beautiful, but it's also important to condition them and to love on them, and especially as we move into the fall and the winter season, when we turn on those furnaces, they seem to kind of zap all the moisture out of the air. So we're offering to you our set of 2 in our 20-ounce bottles of our wood milk polish. Exactly what you need for your cabinets, your dining room tables, I mean, any of your beautiful furnishings. Lowest price ever. So this normally sells for $35. First time ever at under $20. So I'm gonna hand things over because I know this is such an important product to have in your home.
I know, Marla, this was not one of the very first products that we launched with Happy Place. It took us a while to figure out the formula, but we had to get it right because when I was a child, I used to love polishing furniture and spraying that lemony, fake lemony smell. Drive my mom crazy because I would just go get that out of the bathroom or the kitchen cabinet and just spray that lemony wax stuff all over the place. I probably took years off my life by how much of that I breathed in. So we wanted to do something that was natural but could do that same thing.
Exactly, that's gonna feed the wood in your home. I mean, you know us for our goat milk body product, you know, our whipped body cream. And we always say, like you said, winter's coming, you gotta prep your skin, you wanna make sure it's moisturized. Same goes for the wood in your house. It dries out as soon as you turn on
the shine on it? Look.
Your wood dries out and it's thirsty. So just like you need goat milk for your skin, you need our wood milk for the wood in your home.
Now this
how does it work?
This was a plain untreated piece. There's no varnish or stain or anything. This was a plain piece of wood.
And you can see it actually, it pulls out, you can even just see the beautiful veins in the wood. It actually polishes it. Not only that, but there's natural fruit and vegetable waxes in here that repel the dust.
So you have to dust less often. You know, we were showing these really cute goatee dusting mitts, and after you've polished up your wood, all you'll have to do during the course of, you know, every week or, you know, every 2 weeks, just put on your little goat polishing mitt and just rub it over the surfaces, just get the light coating of dust off, because this polish will help repel some of the dust so you don't have that big buildup of dust on your furniture.
You can use it on your fine woods, because really what you're doing is you're conditioning. You're conditioning the wood the same way you would condition your skin. And when those natural, when the milk soaks in, it brings out the beauty of the wood. At the same time, it's got the fruit and vegetable waxes that seal it and keep the dust away. And again, you're doing it in a natural way. You're not doing with something, an aerosol that you're spraying and breathing in with toxic, caustic chemicals. You're nourishing the wood like you would nourish your skin with those natural ingredients.
I actually love the way this smells.
I know, isn't it pretty?
Yep.
And remember, it is natural. We don't use the, you know, the chemical
emulsifiers or stabilizers.
So when you get it home, you're going to see the fruit and vegetable natural waxes on there with the milk.
So just give it a little shake.
You're going to want to give it a shake, give it a milkshake, we say, and then you apply it to a cloth and apply it to your wood. And I swear, you can practically hear your wood just sucking it in. It loves the moisture so much.
And you're getting a duo. You're getting 2 of the bottles. That's probably enough to last you, I don't know, months and months and months.
And, you know,
yes, for sure.
Exactly, and you can see the dryness in your wood. You can rub your hand across it and feel it dry. Once you use the wood milk polish, not only have you nourished it and you brought it back to life, you can see the difference, but you've protected it. just as much as any of those aerosol sprays or more.
Look at that. It
You're
makes it look
protecting it and repelling the dust.
And if you're going out to, like, you know, harvest festivals, our Sharon Springs Harvest Festival is coming up next week, by the way, next weekend. You can, you know, if you're going out and you're looking at vintage things, you know, vintage wood things, and you want to get a better look at it, you can take this along with you, put a little, just maybe dampen a rag and take it with you, and then just wipe off the furniture there to see what the finish is like on the furniture at the yard sale or the antique shop, and just look how it makes
just got that
the
beautiful
wood look so
glow.
beautiful.
Yeah, I love that idea, Dr. Brent, because I think so many people love doing that. I know that's something that I love doing, and you're right? You find these little treasures, and all they need is just a little conditioning, and that's why this is so important. If you'd love to have it, maybe you're lucky enough to have inherited a beautiful piece of antique furniture, or like our friend Tina, who called from California, she just did a full renovation in her kitchen. So you think about whether it's new or something that you've had for years, wood is beautiful. It's hardy, it's sturdy, but it does need to be conditioned. So you have to do that from time to time. And if you haven't done it in years, allow this to be a call of action to remind you that, hey, I need a little bit of conditioning and moisture as well. Plus it leaves it looking really beautiful, definitely allowing you to see far less dust, and you're catching it right. You're catching it at the lowest price we have ever offered, under $20 or $6.66. These are all because we are celebrating the 3rd anniversary of Happy Place at HSN. And so try something. Maybe you have tried the laundry soaps before, or you've tried the odor eliminator or the pet shampoo, but you've never tried this wonderful wood milk polish. This is a great try me price at under $20, and we always give you 30 days to love it or return it.
Exactly, and you can feel good about using it. Again, there's so many people who have had health crises in their homes, and they're worried about all the chemicals and toxins. You're using so many different kinds with your chemical cleansers. When you're using Happy Place, you're using those natural bioeffectants that go to work, nourish your wood, cleanse your air, and you never have to worry about toxic or caustic ingredients. That's the big difference.
And we have the mitts coming up in a minute where you can get a duo of the mitts, and this is how we store ours, with our little goat dusting mitt right over the bottle. So it just makes you feel happy. And, you know, in addition to eliminating all these unnecessary chemicals from your home, we just want to make cleaning a happy thing. Like so many of you, it's Friday, so many of you probably